Welcome back to CBS Mornings and a very special Talk of the Table. Today, we're talking about a group of scientists who say they've successfully used the gene editing technology called CRISPR to create hypoallergenic beagles. The twin allergen-free puppies are named Alfie and Bailey, and they were made by a biotech company called Kindred Companion Sciences. Joining us now is the company's CEO and geneticist, Matt Walker, and little Bailey the beagle, who is now his pet. Good morning to you both.
Precious.
Hey, Bailey. Aw, there she is. Welcome, Matt. So let's talk about this. You have a severe dog allergy. Even the dogs that were supposedly hypoallergenic, you would have a reaction to. So what made you decide to test CRISPR on beagles?
Yeah, that's right. So when I left for college, my family got a dog, finally, a little golden doodle named Morgan. Whenever I went home, I had the same allergic reaction to Morgan as I did to any other dog. And as a scientist, I wondered why that would be the case. This was a breed that was supposedly created for its hypoallergenic properties. And I learned that it turns out that allergies are actually caused by a gene, a major allergen that's found across all dog breeds and produced from their tongue. It ends up in their saliva, and it's in their hair and dander. So I wondered if we could use this gene editing technology to precisely disrupt the main allergen gene and actually address allergies at their biological or genetic source.
So walk us through, in plain terms, if you can, what your team does when it comes to gene editing.
For sure. So on a high level, we start with dog skin cells, where we introduce CRISPR, which you can think of as basically tiny molecular scissors.
Okay.
And we direct those scissors to the main allergen gene, where it makes a small cut and disrupts that gene and prevents it from being produced. And then we take those edited skin cells and basically transfer them into an egg cell, which is carried by a surrogate, who then gives birth naturally to the animals carrying this genetic change.
Matt, you know, the dog lover in me thinks Bailey is adorable and that this is fantastic. The critical thinker in me says, could there be a slippery slope here, ethically? You know, and do you think there should be limits in using this technology for breeding pets? And where do you draw the line? Because some people think, well, okay, let's just breed, let's clone everything. Let's
edit everything.
Right, let's genetically edit everything.
Right, it's a really good and really important question. I think for me, the main considerations are, firstly, that animal health and welfare isn't affected. So far to date, the two puppies have developed normally and they appear to be completely healthy. The second important consideration that I think about is just that we're not doing this for novelty or cosmetic reason. We're actually doing this because there's a real potential benefit to this genetic change. Allergies are a serious health issue. They contribute to asthma. They cause asthmatic attacks. So we're really trying to address a problem with this genetic change as opposed to creating some designer good, for instance.
That's ethical, but I don't know if everybody thinks like that.
Right.
Because once you open the door, then I'm not sure.
Right, it's a powerful tool, and you have to make sure that it's used carefully and responsibly.
But how do you prevent somebody from using it carefully and responsibly? I think at the end of the day, the question becomes, where do you draw the line when it comes to this kind of technology?
Yeah.
Editing a living creature's genes is a serious thing.
Right, it is serious, and we need to make sure as a society and as regulators that we're using this tool in the most responsible way as possible, and that, like I said, just animal welfare and health and development is prioritized above all else.
Now, on the flip side, because of the benefits and doing it responsibly, what does the future look like? It seems like, there's some excitement for what's to come.
Yeah, we're really excited about applying our work to other breeds of dogs. I'm also really excited about applying this to service animals to help people who might be allergic and could really benefit from a guide dog, for instance.
Think about that.
But it's not available yet to pet owners.
It's not available yet. We're proceeding carefully down the regulatory path. Animals with genome edits are regulated by FDA, and so we're proceeding down that path before we can announce any sort of commercial availability date.
Bailey is getting down on that peanut butter. Bailey has not lifted her head from that peanut butter ball.
Girlie? How you doing?
Yeah. And I like how you guys have matching wardrobe today.
Look at that.
Oh, she's scared of the camera.
She is.
All right. Thank you so much, Matt Walker and Bailey. We appreciate you.